This the place, you know?
The stress beacon's coordinates pinpoint this location. We're not very far from now.
And if it's just another dead lead, you know?
The range of the distress beacon is close. Be on your guard, Spartan.
Have been since we've been on the run.
My apologies. Team Mythic has scrambled, so I'm only ensuring your safety.
Hold that thought, Zeta. Crash Pelican, middle of nowhere. No bodies to be found. This place is already giving me chills.
Multiple components of Pelican fried. Plasma damage, it seems.
You think the Banished did this?
Affirmative. Plasma signatures match. This wasn't needed. The Banished.
How long ago?
7 days, nearly. About a dozen Marines in this Pelican, including the pilot.
No Spartan was with them, was there? Just the Marines?
Affirmative.
Let's keep moving.
The coordinates lead to that structure. Pace carefully, Spartan.
You worry too much, Zeta. What am I looking at?
No data collected.
Yet? Or...
Labeled.
Demon.
What?
Do not touch.
You heard that too, right, Zeno?
Affirmative.
Did I not make myself clear?
Zeno?
Everything from technology to disembodied voice is completely unknown. I cannot supply you data here.
It would be wise for you not to.
And who and what exactly are you now?
But who or what is why you're here.
You sent out a distress beacon.
The pin coordinates are correct. The distress beacon was also sent out around the same time the Pelican crashed. To make an assumption, the Banished was endangering this artifact.
Artifact.
Correct. The Banished. They were trying to unlock the archives, and were failed.
They were unsuccessful, and soon after planned to destroy the structure in hopes that would help them find the archives.
Okay. Or theory. Destroy the structure and the archives with it, and get nothing in return. And the artifact sent out the SOS because of that.
But needed help. In exchange, they can help you too.
You can help us. Awfully generous, but how do you know we needed help?
Data regarding your actions and your whereabouts tells me everything.
And I suppose I can't just question you how you got that data.
Irrelevant. But I will see you the day that you do need to know.
Funny you mention that, because I don't remember saying we'll help you yet.
Spartan, I would consider this data, it's rich with information we needed all this time.
Oh, exactly.
Well, most importantly, what we need to know. Furthermore, missing Marines and whereabouts of other Spartans, including Mythic Squad.
Please, consider this offer. And see this love.
We have our leads. But this is up to you if we trust the artifact or not.
I'll take what I can get. Don't really have much of a choice.
explore our technology reconstructed for the artifact's benefit.
What else?
Collector.
Information sounding pretty vague, you know. Collector of what? Xeno.
Hope.
Hope.
Correct.
Well, sure use a bit of that myself right now.
We'll find them, Spartan.
I know. Well, I'll be damned. Still kicking.
Of course, you were here. The Banished are on the move. And you were on the run.
Well, look at that. Suppose your theory does check out after all. The hells do you mean? Always chasing down Spartan 3s. Why?
The following.
That was enough of us to take blame for. The Covenant planned ahead. We weren't ready. But despite all that, we tried our best effort to stop them.
And your best efforts proved to be expensive. No voice. Despite their best efforts, proves nothing.
Yeah, I know what happened. I was there with my own team. Noble team had a carrier. An AI. Brought the Captain Keys, I believe his name was. Soon after that, the escort to a pillar on him. Something happened. They had to make a call, and Noble team helped the pillar arm get off the ground. But Noble team after that didn't make it. As far as I know.
And now the carrier himself is now the hunter.
You must have went to Honey willingly then.
In comes another demon.
Demon? You mean the Master Chief? If that's true, what does that have to do with the other Spartan 2s?
Spartan 2 is a demon of the sheep for their ability to protect humanity. Oni has no further use for you. But I am still living. A friend is on the way. It will be one of your toughest threats yet. But when it comes, be on the ready spot. I will be here when it comes.
And so, Here I am.
It appears so into your absence. I have granted you an hour to put us all to the bench.
Zeno, traced all the way back to your sanctum. What are we doing here?
Similar to you, another Spartan made that traces through here.
You reckon the Spartan that made their way through here?
Negative. But if I had to take a gamble, I'd say we're close to someone familiar.
You're sure about that, Zeno? We can't be making guesses here.
Artifact has been keeping tabs on Team Mythic. This Spartan in particular was near this area recently. Multiple dead Banished. Stab wounds.
Killed by a knife. Classic Solar.
Bingo.
Bingo what?
Spartan Solar report Mythic team. Last coordinates an abandoned USC base. Not far from here. A couple miles. He's been holding stash there for 2 days now.
Well, what are we waiting for? It's about damn time we get someone to roll with. You mentioned other tabs. Have you been able to get anyone else?
No. No, I haven't. Not yet.
Well, in that case, just keep trying your best, Zeno. Let's hope I can get to Solar before they do.
Solar's gonna be just fine.
You always say the nicest things, you know that, Zeno. Zeno, question.
Yes.
Back at the archive, the collector of hope. What exactly does that mean? Did you ever find out?
Collector. Essential for exterior knowledge. Hope is that exterior knowledge scattered across this halo.
Well, whatever hope she's looking for, hope doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Been inside.
I'm picking up an interesting reading here now. You must be coming on something close. Unfortunately now, I can't get a reading on the last Spartan here. Solar.
So he is here. All that matters now is I find him. Now it ain't a matter of where I look.
Still your guard's button. The scanner is getting scrambled.
Yeah. Be on the lookout. Wow. Holy shit. It's a UNSC light cruiser. Looks like it's been crashed down for a while now. Banished, no doubt.
The structural integrity of the ship was not going to be enough against the Banished. Not in that condition. The only logical decision they decide on was to build on the outskirts of it. This outpost.
Not exactly my idea of structural integrity by the looks of all this. This aftermath is horrible. Everything looks like junk.
A mass case of looting and no bodies are found. I'm not getting any signature from Marines here. Not even a single Spartan. Aside from the one I'm looking for.
I feel no better now. No scrambles.
An easy adjustment.
Up ahead, looks like a small building.
If I may, Spartan, if I take another gamble, I'd best check there. Signature reading for this unknown pattern is getting stronger the closer we get to it.
And somehow that doesn't surprise me. Going in. This place looks untouched. What that's all about. Not exactly the welcoming I was expecting.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Spartan, Solar's been found.
Yeah, I can see that, Zeno.
Who the hell is Zeno?
It's a long story. Talk about that later. I kinda wanna know what you've been up to. A little birdie told me you've been here for 2 days. Took on the Banished by yourself. I know that could have been easy.
I got this SOS signal from the Marines that were stationed here, but by the time I actually made it, they were all dead. Once Roe had scanned the area, we found something pretty interesting.
Really?
Follow me.
You weren't kidding. It's definitely something.
Spartan, this is a source, or part of one.
So you're here for a couple days. Have you learned anything about this?
In between the occasional Banished attacks, Roe's been able to determine that all the data in this canyon is gathering at this very spot.
Something collecting information all around it, huh? I came across something like this before. Much bigger, though. And apparently X4 technology. It's called a collector. And I have a feeling this may be tied to it.
You are correct. This data mine before us is a single cluster of information gathered around 2,600 feet. That can also be depending on how long it's necessary for harvesting, which will increase its proxy over time if deemed needed to. This cluster will only do so if there's a good sign of continuous data. This data mine here has been active cluster for 1 month, 12 days, 6 hours, 23 minutes, 32 seconds and counting, and it's considered a moat rather than a cluster during this stage of its longevity. Moats, or child cluster, are manifesting specific coordinates for intellectual benefit. This can explain a number of things about the archive you don't know yet, but since the day you had given me data, you most likely is given more than needed.
More than needed? What does that mean, Zeno?
Again, who the hell is that?
Oh, right. Zeno, you like a frequency independent to us?
Yes. Spartan, incoming Banished.
Banished imminent.
Any idea why the Banished keep showing up?
Scrap, survivors, Spartans, or more likely, this data. Usually a search party, then follow several drop pods if the search party doesn't respond.
Alright.
Banished. 60 seconds from our location. Strategy. Frontal assault.
Frontal assault. An AI after my own heart. What do you say? Who's dropping more bodies this time?
Say less. Well, Banished withdrew their airships from the area. Give them credit. Sure know how to pick them.
You mean they stole UNSC equipment? UNSC gun?
And we stole them back. Come full circle.
Sure. But you do realize what this means, right? They're UNSC weapons under Banished possession. Chances are more Marines or Spartans could have been killed or detained. Seeing as the Banished can be anywhere at any time, I have a feeling we could be dealing with something large here. I've been holding it down here for 2 days and they still keep coming. This place must be important to them, I imagine. There's no mistaking it. This is what they're after.
Please, consider this offer. And see this move.
Yeah. There isn't. Originally, the goal was to find MIA Marines and Spartans, wandering aimlessly finding nothing. Then I stumbled onto the artifact. Knew more than I ever hoped to know. An archive, the artifact, these clusters, the Banished. Somehow the UNSC got wrapped into all of this, no doubt. First it's insubordination to save lives, now it's become that, layered with dealing with the Banished and their hospitality. And now I got against all that.
It's enough.
It is.
Affirmative.
It is.
It is. Against the odds, it's what we do.
So you know, we got a job to do.